Welcome on guys, it's Trolzuniversal here, welcome to my video today, and today I'm going to be doing, sorry, just choking to death. Today I'm going to be doing the good history of Call of Duty. Last video I did the bad history of Call of Duty, and I wasn't very energetic then because I didn't have any, well, what's the word? Oh yeah, energy. And now I do! So I can be energetic, and that's a J-code elite dart. And they're really hard to find, J-codes. And they're made out of really good quality foam. So I'm happy I've found one of those. I'm trying to keep that in as good condition as I can. But that's beside the point. That's Nerf stuff. That's for fun, and entertainment. This, at the moment, this is Call of Duty. This is my regular channel stuff. This is Call of Duty. Hoo hoo. So this is a good history of Call of Duty. Yesterday I did a bad history of Call of Duty. So let's get started now, saying all the positive things about Call of Duty, using GTA just to compare them to, basically. So that's GTA, pretty cool game. You've got cars, you've got guns, it's realistic, it's still quite expensive actually, even though it came out in 2012. But pretty good game. GTA is good. Then there was Black Ops 2. Now Black Ops 2 is a high quality, high action first person shooter game that was released in, hold on, I've got to count this back, 2015, 2014, 2013. This was released in 2012, just like GTA. So these two games are of the same era, except this one's for the Xbox One, so in a way they're not, because this one has better graphics. So this is a really high quality racing game with guns and stuff in it. Hopefully I'll continue to upload, well not upload, sorry, update, and people are still continuing to play it and make loads of videos on it. Black Ops 2, not as many people play it anymore, even though it was one of the best Call of Duties ever made. It's an absolutely amazing game. They were both released around the same time. It had a really good zombies mode, and everybody loved that. The campaign was really in-depth, and it followed on from all the rest of the games that Treyarch had made in the past. And the multiplayer was really good. It played really well, and there were loads of different things in it, and it was all stealthy the way that they designed it. And that's Black Ops 2. Now I'm coming on to Ghosts. Now, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Not many people like Ghosts because it was released after Black Ops 2. This was released in 2013. And just because of that, people don't like it. But it's still a really good game. There were no exo jumps. The only slight problem with it was that the maps didn't play through as well. But there weren't even supply drops. And storage required there because it's a big game. So it comes with 2 discs. This game is so awesome, you need 2 discs to install it. So, I like Ghosts. I like Ghosts a lot. It's a really good game. Ghosts is, I mean, this was my first ever played Call of Duty, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I think it's awesome. The way that it plays, and, I mean, it's just a great game in every which way. Advanced Warfare. Damn, it's going to be hard trying to say something good about this. I'm not saying anything good about the supply drops, by the way. I would never say that. But exosuits, I think it was a really cool innovation and setting it all in the future, because no one never thought about it. Everyone was setting it in wars that had already happened in real life, like World War I and World War II. This game was set in the future, and there was exo jumping and stuff, which is really innovative. I like the idea of that, being able to jump high and bunny hop and stuff. I mean, the idea of it's good, but the way it plays, I mean, although it's fast-paced and there's constant kills, if you're not using your exosuits constantly, then you are going to get killed. That's the only problem with exosuits. This video is going to be a lot shorter, by the way, because I've already rattled through half the games. Christ. This is Advanced Warfare, though. It's pretty good still. Well, I can't say it's pretty good. It was a bit bad because we weren't expecting exo jumps. The hype of it at the time, though, when it was released, there was a lot of hype for this game, and everyone did like the idea of it at the time. But then eventually we realised it was bad. But I mean, supply drops at first, they were only cosmetic things, and you couldn't buy supply drops. So that was pretty good at first. So, well, I would say they were only cosmetic, but they were like gun variants and like outfits for your soldier. And then they made it so that you could buy supply drops. And then shortly after that, they made it so that they added separate weapons into supply drops that you can only get out of them, which was the most annoying part about it in my mind. That was the only part that I really didn't like about that game. It made my eyes feel weird. I feel all hazy. Christ alive. So that's Advanced Warfare. Yet again, not a lot I can say about that one, because I'm not too happy about it. But Black Ops 3. Yeah. Let's look at this game in the best way physically possible that I could. Alright. Okay, Black Ops 3 has a really good campaign in it, but although it's co-op campaign, which is a new thing that they've added, which is really good, and all the game modes and everything, and all the bonus things, and the multiplayer and the zombie run off of the same like menu and system basically. Because on Black Ops 2, when you changed game from multiplayer to zombies, everyone else would lag out of the game because you're completely changing servers and like game settings basically. So, God, my flies are going all weird. There we go. Because this has been a really bad video, by the way, and I just made it worse. And forgotten what we're saying as well. This is a bad video. Anyway. Sorry, I'm forgetting to talk. But the thing is, with this game, Black Ops 2, although you're in separate things for each game, like to go into zombies mode and like loading from zombies to multiplayer or vice versa, or like from any game mode to another game mode, it will take a while to load because it's essentially a different running software because of the way that they programmed it. This is like it's all one game. You can swap swiftly and like fluently throughout all the game modes and stuff, and bring parties with you when you leave. I don't know why I didn't master that earlier because Halo's been doing that since Reach and probably like before Halo Reach. So they've always had that on their side for Halo. But this is a pretty good game because exo jumps, I will admit, they were a bit powerful in Advanced Warfare. But in this they nerfed them, they made them better to use, they made them more fluent. They made it so you can't just bunny hop over someone's head because you can't charge your exo jumps that highly to be able to do that. They've added specialists, which are a really good new feature, which are incredibly balanced, actually. Yeah, exo jumps and everything like that is really, really, really balanced, like now, because of how you can jump around with it. So they did that really well, and, what is it, specialists, they did them really well as well. Yeah. So they've done really well with Black Ops 3 if you think about it. The only thing that we don't like is, I'm going to try and talk about supply drops in as nice a way as I can. When supply drops started off in Black Ops 3, they didn't want to kill them off because they'd started it from Advanced Warfare, and I can see it being really hard in the future for us to lose supply drops from Call of Duty. But the thing is, in Black Ops 3 when it started, it wasn't even gun variants that you got. You couldn't buy them. The only way to get them was by buying them with crypto keys. There were commons and rares, so that they're like separated which ones you buy. Some are easy to get than others, but you don't get as good stuff out of it, obviously, because that's the way it works. And then like all it was camos and like things for your specialist to make him look cooler. And like then they added in taunts, which we liked. And because of that, they were slowly adding things in, like the melee weapons, which weren't exactly very game-changing. But when you had something like a fucking suppressed one-shot, one-kill, 6-shot semi-automatic dual-wield crossbow with a bayonet on the front and a sniper scope, that's when we start to complain. And the HG40, not many people think it's overpowered, but it is pretty good. And the new FAMAS, I can't even remember what it's called. FFAR! That's it. Well, no, I'm not calling it that because it's a FAMAS from Black Ops 2. So, that's pretty overpowered as well. And don't even get me started on the new rocket launcher, the L4 Siege. In a way, the only way that you can kill someone with it is by getting like a one-shot kill on them. Well, to get a one-shot kill even, you have to shoot them and it has to hit them directly, which is absolutely impossible. So don't even get me started on that, please, 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 please! Don't get me started on the L4 Siege. You know what? I'm getting started. Basically what it is if you look at it, it's a 4-shot semi-automatic rocket launcher. It's like that, I can't remember what it's called. The Grim Reaper, I think that's what it's called, from Black Ops 2. Like the 4-shot rocket launcher that's based off of a real rocket launcher that was used in Vietnam. And it's like that 4-shot one that you hold like that, and you can either get it in gun game or you have to get it from a care package. And it's the one with like the flip up thing on it and like 4 little holes like that. There's that. It's basically that. So the only reason they made it is to pay tribute to it. But the thing that annoys me is you shoot a rocket like this, and from the travelling distance from there, it goes upwards when you shoot it straight. So it'll go like that, and then it'll go down, and it'll land about 3 or 4 feet in front of you. I mean, about like 2 or 3 meters, I'd say, in front of you it'll land. So you have to aim up and jump like really high to get something good. But there's only one thing it's really amazing for, and that's taking down score streaks. So that would make it really easy. It's a really easy gun to get gold, I can say that. I don't personally have it, but I can see it being really easy because of how easy it is to take down score streaks. I mean, you could just lock onto one, shoot it, lock onto another, shoot it, lock onto another, shoot it, and lock onto another, shoot it. However, with the Black Cell and the XM53, you have to spend ages like reloading them and stuff, and yeah. Anyway, I've got sidetracked here by miles. That was the good history of Call of Duty. This video was 5 minutes shorter than the other one, if not more. So these games here, pretty good. GTA was, yet again, just for comparison. These are not bad games. Well, they are bad. If you watch the history I made yesterday of them, then they are pretty bad. I'm sat down now, and all you can see is like... If you watch the video I made yesterday... No, you can see up inside my nose. Don't want to do that. If you watch the video that I made yesterday though, then you'll see what I actually think about these games and stuff like that in a bad way. But this is them in a good light and a way that you might like them. Or a way that if you want to like Call of Duty, you'll like them. So just do what makes you happy with Call of Duty. If that means stop playing it, then sure. If that means not buying supply drops, sure. Whatever you do, don't buy supply drops though. That's about all I can say for the history of Call of Duty. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, I've been Trolzuniversal, and I will see you all later. I'm going to a good bye. Wow!